What's happening, saber duderinos, saber dudes, saber dudettes? Today I finished up one of these builds that I've been looking forward to for a while. It's very special to me, as it's one of the nicest things I think anyone's done for me in the hobby. But it is made by my buddy TJ Wells. He made one, and I drooled over it, and I was like, buddy, like, I got to have that beautiful piece of work. I mean, it was gorgeous. When I first saw it, I was like, you gotta be kidding me, man. He did this with MHS, modular hilt system, modular hilt parts from the custom saber shop. Now, I have a video on this. This saber, when I first got it, it was just, polished aluminum, like you would get any piece from the custom saber shop. But yeah, it was just super cool of him to do that for me. I mean, he sent it to me without me even knowing. He was like, we'll figure it out later, all this stuff, and I was just like, my dude, that is seriously like one of the coolest things ever. And then he wrote, sorry TJ, I gotta brag on you again, wrote me a note, and I was like, and I have it sitting on my desk. I'm gonna get a frame for it, I'm just lazy. But I was like, man, that really put a smile on my face. I got a sticker I put on my toolbox, and it was just a good day, man. It was seriously one of those moments where I was like, this is really fun for me to, like, you know what I mean, like making these videos and whatnot, and reaching out in the community and talking to people over time and becoming friends with people I have never met in person. It's just, there's a lot of, I don't know, there's a lot of joy in it, because it's like-minded people. I don't come across that in my town that much. People know I do these, I customize them, I install them, and I live, breathe, and sleep, eat, and everything, you name it. Lightsabers is always on my mind. I know some people, they're like, cool, dude, we got it. And I'm like, all right, I'm sorry, I'll stop. But I love the Corran Horn saber. This one is the weathering, like I said, is all done by me. It's very inspired by the Solis Hold Maverick, for those of you who haven't seen it. It's a gorgeous saber, way out of my price range. I wish that wasn't the case, but I mean, it's high-end, just nice quality art. I'd love to own one day, but I don't know, like it's a gorgeous saber, and like I said, I hope to pass with it one day. But this one has more sentimental value to me than the Solis Hold Maverick would now. But I reached out to Aaron at Solis Hold, and I was like, hey man, like, I am working on an inspired saber that's inspired by your Solis Hold Maverick, because I mean, it is. When you look at it, this is clearly a different take on the Solis Hold Maverick. So I was like, is that okay? Because if it's not, I won't post anything or talk about it or show it off, and it'll just be all for me, for my enjoyment. And he was super cool. He was like, yeah, that's awesome. I mean, because this isn't for sale. I'm not selling these. These aren't being produced. This is what happens when you get creative with the modular hilt part system, and that's it. So there's no lines, there's no runs. Like, this is just a personal saber to see how, like, it's just awesome. I love, because I have my take on a Corran Horn MHS was totally different, right? I kind of went more with, sorry guys, it's a little shiny on some of these. I went for more of like a speeder bike, like swoop almost. It's different. It's just different. It's what I thought I could do with the MHS, which was awesome. So posted that, did a video on that. It's like one of my first videos, and TJ posted his work on this, and I was just like, what? Like, I feel like he totally outdid me, man. And I was just so happy to see it. And again, not a competition or anything like that, but I was just like, he spanked me in the Corran Horn modular hill system department. But again, he was really cool, and he was like, I did one for you because I knew you wanted it. So he machined the body, put some grooves in it. The emitter is where he put in some work that I was just like, and in that emitter, I am a sucker for this emitter. It is gorgeous in there. And again, like, the pictures were cool, and then it wasn't until I really got up and close on it that I realized the work that he put into it. So it's I guess, milled slightly down and slanted down, so you have this like whole multi-layer thing going on. I don't know. You'll probably be able to see it when I cut it on. Again, the only thing I did was I made this little end cap switch guard thing. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't swivel. It's just there for aesthetics. You know what I mean? It's just there to look like it's part of the speeder bike handle. So the Corran Horn speeder bike handle. For those who do not know, Corran Horn builds his hilt, and this is like Legends EU stuff from the books, from Book I Jedi. He builds his lightsaber hilt out of a junk speeder bike handle, and that was just always something that I was like, that is so stinking cool and like creative. It makes sense. So this is kind of like, again, this is, you know, inspired by the Solo's Hold Maverick. So that is like the Return of the Jedi speeder bike on Endor. So like the handle comes here, and you would have another one, and they hold it like that, and then, you know, little switch guard, whatnot. So again, weathering was done by me, and I was a fan of just, I don't have any like super weathered black, almost all black sabers, right? Sorry guys, that lighting's terrible, but it's got rust all up in there. I used just aluminum black. Oh yeah, and when he sent me this, he sent me these bars to cover the claw section, and these two little hats. And he was like, I think it even says that in there on the. It's only one of three of them. Let's see this. And of course, I know you like brass accents. It's true. I love me some brass. When I read that, I was laughing. I was like, man, that's funny. So it has a CFX. Y'all know I'm a CFX fanboy. I just dig the CFX. Now, granted, this one is kind of giving me problems. This is like an updated one, so I got to figure out the config file. I just loaded up one of my older ones. But let's go ahead and get going. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so excited about this saber that I could talk about every inch of it and show it off. But let's go ahead and bring it to life. So I have on this the speeder bike sound font, which I've just been waiting years to get this going. Like I wanted the speeder bike sound font on a solo or a Corran Horn saber, you know, to this level. So I got John Rossi from Sabers Forever. I've had his font for years, the speeder bike font. I messaged him and I was like, hey, like, is there any chance you're making a smooth swing version, or can I get my buddies to maybe make a smooth swing pair for your font if that's cool? And he was awesome. He was like, hey, I've tweaked it and I'll send you it. And he did, like, the weekend, and I was just so pumped, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, this is so great. Like, everything's coming together. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's get into this.
Sound bank selection.
Oh man. Here we go. Speeder bike. Look at that emitter, you guys. Look at how gorgeous that thing is. TJ, you did an amazing job on this emitter. It is beastly. Let's get some. Alright, I'm going to get right into, we'll do a little bit more of that, but let's get into the blade. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get a little better on bringing you the blade sooner, but Hextic Saber, blade plug. Jeff over at Hextic Saber makes some cool stuff. Good guy. Go check out his Etsy store. He's always got some good stuff in the works. Alright, I had to make a NeoPixel blade not long ago, and I hate making NeoPixel blades. It's not that bad. It takes, you know, it takes some time and some patience and whatnot. Let's go ahead and cut that back on, though. Alright, let's go to the next sound font because this one's pretty cool.
Sound bank selection.
Oh, I love this. You guys ready? Here we go. I've been wanting to do this for a while. Here we are. Oh, that's one of my favorite things to do with this font. Oh. Oh. Sorry, guys. Oh. A little bit more blue, that's cool. Alright. Oh, one more thing. The track on this is cool. The music track. Here, let's play that. I mean, look at it, right? I love that slow ignition. So up here is the first ignition. It's one of my favorites. It's the so good. Whew. Gotta love that. How can you not love that? All right, this way. What a great ignition! God dang it, this is so much fun. All right, and down. Oh, that's an interesting one. This one's great. Alright. Sorry, guys. Moving on. So, one more Corran Horn style saber font.
Sound bank selection.
Which is Corellian. This is by Mad Cow, Genesis Custom Sabers. And this one's pretty cool too, if I don't say, if I do say so myself. Let's get some different colors going on. Lime green looks good. A little bit of yellow. Amber. Oh, that's not yellow. Oh, I'm going backwards. I love green. I'm a huge green fanatic, so. Let's get it. That's what I'm talking about. It's like a blaster. And then Corran Horn drains the energy. Which is an interesting force ability he's got there. Oh, and then I haven't really been doing this in my videos. I just kind of got the hang of it. But the tip drag is pretty cool. So tilting it down and. Whoa. I'm so bad at it. There we go. Tip drag. Just the, oh, it doesn't even show up that great on camera. So, Tip drag's pretty cool. I mean, I've heard it. I just didn't realize that just down here is lighting up. You know, like Profi made it pretty popular, but I just never really utilized it. Anyways.
Sound bank selection.
Then I have Hoth.
Crystal focus.
Crystal focus is pretty cool. I'm actually a fan of these Crystal focus and Nebula. Like they have the poly swing or whatever bank that you can open up and swap out. And I don't know why that's just not on their stock. Why wouldn't you do that? Very different sounding. Love that. Corran Horns is supposed to have a silver blade, which I don't really do it. This is silver enough for me, I guess.
Sound bank selection.
Crystal focus.
Shoto. You guys have heard Shoto, but whatever. Ooh, that looks good. Purple with this blade. This hilt, I mean. Man. Drowning it out there, huh? Yeah, this is mainly mostly stock fonts on here.
Sound bank selection.
Nebula.
Nebula's cool though. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah. See some red going One thing going back to Corellian, so this is dual phase saber, so I switched to crystals, which is the length. This is what the character is special about his saber as well. But Corellian used to have that on the old old boards before Smooth Swing, and you would do a force wave, and it would like click and have a lower hum, and I thought that was so cool, and I was really hoping that it would be on the CFX version, the Smooth Swing version. So you can switch it to a lower hum but still swing it around, because in those old boards, you know, if you switch it to force wave and you swung around, it wouldn't do anything until it was done playing on it, Clash or Blaster. But sadly that's not the case, and I was kind of bummed out about that. But
Sound bank selection.
Nebula.
no more being bummed out though, because this is a great time, man. Oh my gosh.
Formerly dark.
And I threw this mod font on here. I need to change the boot ups and stuff like that, but I'm just a fan of them all. This is Crimson Lord by my boy Kyberphonic Fonts. Hey, look at the rust, you guys. This thing is dirty. It's dirty, and I love it.
Look what has become of you. A rat.
Look what I have risen above. Anyways. Alright. That's pretty much it, you guys.
Sound bank selection. Audio player.
Oh, new thing they have.
SD card USB access.
I haven't played with this much, but you can change the
System menu.
system menu, like volume and all that different stuff.
Exit menu.
Let's go back to this one, because this one's got my favorite ignitions on this some beast. I mean, whew. I mean, that just doesn't get old to me. Doing stuff like that, and then freaking, I can do it all day long, and I do. And I kind of do.
Sound bank selection.
Corellian.
Corellian one more time. Because Corralion's dope too. That is awesome. Let's get back to... I didn't really think about that. It's like a throttle, like a bike throttle. I am a fan of this Corralion font though. Especially that. Definitely these. Whoop. Definitely this one. Oh, so good. Alright guys, I could go on and on and on and on and on and on. And I'm about to, somewhat. Because the party don't stop, you know what I'm saying? We can't stop, won't stop. 7-pin connector. I'm going to start using 11 pins. But I had extras. Trying to whittle down my inventory to an extent. But yeah, if you look down in there, he machined out, I mean, because I took this off, obviously, this shroud. This is like MHS shroud material. He took whatever emitter he took, he like milled it down. It's so hard to see, but like it's just a slight slant and then down all the way. So it's like he just shaved a layer off of the emitter on the inside. So that way whenever you slide over this shroud, there's a gap in between there. Super cool. And then of course, like I said, there's weathering done by me, which is, you know, aluminum black and some Rust-Oleum and tearing it down and bringing it back and just putting this thing through hell for a while. I mean, I got some rust down in there in the back, and then I clear coated it, of course, because I don't like the way rust feels. Who likes the way rust feels? Put this blade plug back in there. Again, this was like one of the things that, like, this is one of my absolute favorite sabers. One, I've always been a sucker of the design from Solo's Hold, but this is also something that was made for me by a buddy, and I was just like totally blown away at the niceness. And Omar, if you're watching this, I'm number 2, you're number 3. He's always busted my chops. Oh my god, one of these days. But I installed mine. Mine's done. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I think I might do like a piece of aluminum, like a strip of aluminum over that, drill it out, so that way these switches are a little bit harder to hit, because they do sit up a little. I mean, it's not the end of the world by any means. But I used a 3D print, or no, yeah, whatever the 3D printed thing you get from a holder from the custom saber shop is in there, and it was kind of a pain, but I got it to work. And then, oh, I guess I could show you guys. Man, this thing is almost 100%. This is 100% the custom saber shop. Wow. That's fun, except for the red button right here. I guess this is all the custom saber shop. What's up, custom saber shop? Y'all send me some stuff, because TJ and I, we got together and we made some stuff. So we've got CFX in there. The wiring is not the best, but it does it. Battery, I gotta get I got an 18650 high drain battery coming. Right now I have just one of those little ones, which I don't recommend, you guys. I just wanted to show it off in the video. As I'm saying that, it's just gonna explode. Straight up, y'all. That was it. No more Benji. I almost died just now. Hilarious. Press the ignition button. Which is what I was just talking about. So, no, yeah, what I was saying is 18650s, if you're doing a NeoPixel build, you want to do, I'm waiting on mine. I ordered one from another one from Saber Bay, so that should be here soon, and then I'll swap that out. And I just wanted to show this off real quick, so I'll put that in. But yeah, you want to use a 10 amp high drain or 15 amp high drain is what you really want to use if you're doing NeoPixel. It's a lot of draw, a lot of amps get thrown back up in there. But for now, she'll should just die on me real quick, I guess. Sound resonance is great, and this little like cap that I made, this came from an MHS shroud too. So I got like these. I got like this aluminum bar, and I tried bending it and cutting it and forming it, and I was like, man, it was such a pain, and I didn't have the right tools, and I was like, what can I do to? I love this little end cap. It just makes it for me a little bit more, you know. It brings just a little bit more of that speeder bike handle to me. So this is actually sleeve material from the custom saber shop, and I just cut real quick, shaped, went in there, and tried to get it as best as I could. Matched up, which it does it for me, man. Kind of at a slant, little holes on the end there. She ain't gotta be 100%. This is a junk speeder bike handle. Nah, give me that ignition. Give me that ignition. There's that one. And this one. There it is. TJ, seriously, man, like, this is one of the coolest things.
Sound bank selection.
Almost like a collaboration, but really, in all honesty, is more than a collaboration. It was a gift that I got to finish. So, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Let's do it. I mean, how do you not love that? Yeah, see what it does to the emitter in there? It's just super cool. And with the blade, obviously it's blown out in the video. It's blown out in the video, but with the blade in there, it looks really cool in person. So again, one more quick little look at that. Hope you guys like it. I freaking love it so much. That's just a force wave that you activate it. It does that, but I'm such a nerd that I'm like... Hope that's the thumbnail. Alright, sorry guys. Sorry guys, I'm spending a couple extra minutes on this thing. Alright guys, that'll do it for me. TJ, can't thank you enough. I'll be hitting you up soon, man. Hope you guys enjoy me geeking out for a really long time. I tried to make it quick, and then I was like, you know what? Let's party. Let's have fun with this. So I made it long. Sorry guys, another long video. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.